Now I am going to dictate a journal passage based on Sir KAILASH Chandra's Shorthand Transcription Magazine, transcription number 164 at the rate of 80 words per minute. Let's start. Madam, I would like to say a few words. It was not my intention to speak on this bill at all. But having listened to the speech of the Honorable Minister towards the end of his reply, I am rather provoked, shall I say frankly, to say a word or two about the policy of the government in the matter. It is pointless for the government and the minister here to tell us that there has not been any shift in the policy with regard to foreign participation and the role of foreign enterprise in the oil industry of our country. Now we do not have the time nor the opportunity just at the time to recall the various utterances and statements given solemnly on the floor of this house and in the other house by the then Honorable Minister Mr. Malovia and others of the government, also enunciating certain basic approaches to questions of policy. What was said in the first place? It was decided after a lot of groping in the dark in the earlier stages that as far as the oil industry was concerned, it should be from now on developed entirely in the public sector, and a beginning was made by exploration and the setting up of refineries with the cooperation of friendly countries like Romania. That is how we began. You will remember, Madam Vice Chairman, as other members in this house will remember, that when the Burma Shell and the Standard Vacuum Oil Company demanded full expansion of their installed capacity, the demand was first sought to be entertained by certain elements in the government, but ultimately the government did not sanction even the expansion of the installed capacity by those concerns. The argument at that time, and a right argument at that, was that we should be given the opportunity and we should take the opportunity now of developing our own public sector and making the public sector much more pronounced. Then it would be in a matter of 2 or 3 years by stopping the expansion in the private sector as well. Therefore, we had a double policy at that time. I am not a spokesman of the government, but I do know the policy of the government because these are public policies. What was that policy, it was, on the one hand, to create a public sector in the oil industry. Stop. Thank you.